This is Roppongi Rocks, and we are backstage in Tokyo with Frozen Crown. How are you?
Very good, thank you for having us here.
You're back in Japan. Well, you were here just over 2 years ago, and this is your third visit since you first came here. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. We are extremely happy, and with the enthusiasm of also bringing new people.
Feels like being at home, by the way. Yes.
Excellent. And since you were here last time, you have 2 new members. We have 2 members that have joined since you were here in June 2023. So how does that come about?
Well, technically, for what concerns Alessia, she just joined the band before we came to Japan. I mean, we already talked about that, and we were already talking about including the person in the band. But unfortunately, of course, all the visas were done, all the tickets and everything. But technically, she's been a member since now 2 years.
Yes, 2 years.
Yeah. So that's for what concerns Alessia. For what concerns Alexandra, she joined us, I think, 3 months ago.
5 months ago.
5 months. Okay.
Already.
Okay. Time. Yeah. Of course, it's really fast. Went really fast. But the fact is that we did so many things together in the last months that it felt like, oh my God, overwhelming. And we are especially. I mean, we are really happy to having brought them to here because, of course, as I told you before, Japan is like our second home. Actually, it's our first home because Frozen Crown was born in Japan thanks to Marquis Avalon, the label. Actually, it was originally meant to be just a project for Japan and for that label. So to have the Japanese fans see them, how amazing they are, and loving them, of course, it's like, okay, we have the approval of Japanese fans. Now you can be in the band, Alessia, now you're part of the family, yeah.
Indeed. And you are not Italian. You're the first non-Italian member of the band.
Yeah, that's news.
Is it changing the dynamics of the band, or how do you have to speak English all the time?
Yes.
Now, or?
Yeah, mostly English. I'm not Italian speaker. I'm from Serbia, so we are now mostly talking English, which is very good because we all practice. But I really feel like at home with them. They really accepted me very well. And the dynamics is not changed so much, but traveling logistics are a little bit more complicated, but nothing unsolvable. So we managed to do everything perfectly. So I'm very satisfied. I hope they are too.
We are.
So we will continue like this.
Yes, I think we couldn't be happier with that also. Yeah, because Alexandra, I mean, regardless of the distance, she's really, helpful and really, actually a proper band member, 360.
Yeah, but nowadays you can do a lot of stuff online, which I'm also doing. We are in contact almost every day, working on stuff, working on videos, working on new music. So nowadays it's not a big problem. We are managing to do everything, and I'm very happy about it.
Excellent. And obviously you joining is part of making the band a 3-guitar attack band. Was this a deliberate choice? I mean, Accept just announced yesterday, I think, that they're going from 3 to 2 guitars. Traveling with 3 guitar players comes with logistical issues, perhaps. Why did you choose to have 3 guitarists in the band? Is it so you can deliver things with no backing tracks and properly do it, or?
Yes, exactly. Well, to start with, also having a lot of scenery and the stage props requires to travel with a lot of complications. So we did without those props and just added another person. And a person always has got a bigger value than items, than things. We prefer to have a real person on stage more than to have puppets or monsters on stage. That's much better. That person can move, can say something, and also can play. And yes, everything was born because
because we needed to be raw on stage and no backing track. I mean, less possible. So it came that for the leading. I mean, I'm the drummer. I shouldn't talk about guitars, but yeah, because the lead guitar can be dual and then the rhythmic. adds a lot of a lot of wall sound as a raw metal performance on stage, and that's one of the main reasons. But the main reason is the value of the person.
Yeah, of course, but also Niso is really being modest because it's not just a drummer, he's actually a music maestro, teacher, with an actual degree actually. And also, aside from that, he also took care about a lot of orchestrations and arrangements in the album. So he really should talk about it. That's the reason why I asked you. Because when we made this album, Call of the North, of course, when you record, you never take care about how many guitar tracks there could be. There could be 100. It's fine as long as it sounds good. But then when we went live playing, we just realized the sound was too thin, and okay, everybody was like, hey, yeah, of course, you should put rhythm guitars as a backing track. But we didn't like the idea. Of course, Niso would like to play even with a real keyboard.
Yeah, I would like to play keyboard
beside and hire a drummer.
Yeah.
Or a drummer robot.
Yeah. Or AI drummer? No.
AI drummer. Yeah.
And Jade, as the lead singer, do you feel threatened with 3 guitars now? They're drowning your vocals, or how do you feel about it?
So many medium frequencies. No, I'm extremely happy because, what you hear in the album, in the recordings, is a full sound. So now we have the chance to take it also on stage. So when they make solos and guitar heroes parts, it's really good also for me as a singer to have the full sound like it's on the record, and having it on person and not put on backing track, it's a big improvement also for my performance. Aside from the fact that live we are having so much fun all together, because we like to interact, to swap places, to
hurt each other.
Sometimes there is a pointy
spikes everywhere.
Guitar.
Yeah, yesterday I threw a stick on Alessia. not intentionally.
But as you can see, the human factor is still what wins. And also I think maybe she doesn't feel threatened. Probably the person that should be threatened by 3 guitars should be our sound guy.
Yes.
But who cares? It's his job, We say hello, by the way, Andrea. Ciao, Andrea.
And he's doing it great.
Yes.
So
very well.
Yes. And anyway, we are building. We have this amazing feeling together. Even if we are not working together for 10 years, let's say, we are getting along very well. So I'm extremely happy of this family we built.
Excellent. And you're known as sort of a power metal band or melodic heavy metal band. When you write new music or create new music, do you think you have constraints like, we have to fit in with the Frozen Crown sound, or do you just write good music that comes to mind, or how does that process work?
I can say something about the abstract music, but of course the sound must be the one that you hear on the albums, and it's important nowadays, the production. But I, of course, am a fan of the value of the abstract music in its essence. But he is taking care mostly for the composition, or how is it born? So maybe you should say something more.
Yeah, no, I would like to say that we have influences that are all but power metal. Maybe. I mean, no, we have some power metal influences. I mean, Iki is a big power metal fan, I would say. Also Jade, I like some specific power metal albums, but it's like we have got a lot of melodic death metal influences, or we listen to a lot of Swedish and Norwegian music. Yeah, also Japanese bands, like Loudness or X Japan has always been. Of course, they are considered to be power metal, but actually, no, we never wanted to sound power metal. What we play is just, I would say, melodic death metal with clean vocals. Swedish death metal, actually. It may be a little trashy here and there. Yeah. So, and that's also the reason why a lot of people are having a hard time defining our music, because sometimes I read we play speed metal, sometimes I say we play power trash, sometimes I read
Also
epic, whatever.
But I think the Frozen Crown is literally a mixture of many genres. And you told, is it just a specific genre or just good music? I would say good music.
It's frozen metal.
Yeah.
The easy answer.
Yes.
Indeed. And you've been touring Europe in the spring. You've done European rock festivals this summer. Now you're here in Japan for 3 headline shows. What's coming up after this?
Wow, this 2025 has been extremely intense. So the plans for 2026 are what? How? What can I?
You can say again.
No, that's it.
No, okay. We are recording the new album.
Yes, mostly.
We are recording a new album already. Of course, we cannot say when, how, and what we're going to do. We are going to play live, of course. We are going to definitely have another headlining tour, like the one we had a couple of months ago. But aside from that, we can say really, we are just in the middle of something. So please change topic.
Oh, you have to tell him. That's the answer.
Try to distract.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for speaking with Roppongi Rocks.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us here. Hope to see you soon again.